Alright, as promised, this is a tuning video for the Scar. I short stroked this dual sector gear to 6 teeth for German laws. So you can probably just use a normal dual sector gear with no additional short stroke, but I highly recommend you to also short stroke the piston. And then you may adjust power a little bit via spring. So this is a full SHS gear set, which I decided to grind down a little bit, because these things just tend to get in contact with the bushings, and we don't need that. So next up, a little shimming. I just have to decide if I will leave in these normal bushings or put in ball bearings, because this thing comes with a pretty standard Cyma gearbox setup, and yeah, actually sometimes in a normal standard bushing fitted Cyma, some gears tend to go not too good. So I will probably go for ball bearings if shimming is not fine after a while. So this will take a bit of time, but yeah. So you may have noticed that I drop in dual sector gear, full set actually, so we got all gears hardened, which is needed for a very fast build. And yes, I dropped in ball bearings. This also gives you a little more speed, but reduces a little bit how much of a spring you can add. So if you are trying to build a very fast but kinda strong shooting setup, you may consider simple bushings. In fact, this thing here will shoot about 0.45, 0.5 joules, which is not that much, but for CQB that's nice. I will also give the gears and the piston a short stroke. I will show you later. The air seal of this already stroked Cyma piston head is not very good. Mostly this is caused by the cylinder head, which is, yeah, kind of wobbly in the cylinder. For some reason Cyma is not interested in doing this properly, but anyway, this is the standard cylinder head, the plastic one. The ones with 2 O-rings obviously sit way better. And now we got pretty okay air seal, and if everything is fixed in the box, this will be fine. So the full metal rack piston was added and short stroked, cause first this thing will have a lot of stress on it. Second, the short stroke is needed, cause if we got overspin, the teeth of the sector gear will not grab the piston somewhere in between, which is crucial for having a reliable system. What I do next is needed for Cyma gearboxes. So there is a little notch where we can't put our ETU in. So this thing here needs to go. This is the only modification you need to make if you're trying to drop in an ETU to a Cyma gearbox. And if this is done, it mostly works. For Cymas, I highly recommend you to use a Perun hybrid MOSFET, cause the screw hole I just modified will not be used. If I drop in a Titan or an Ester, this hole is crucial, so I need to use it. And obviously, this makes everything a little flunky. So, hybrid dropped in. This is very easy, you need to do nothing for the hybrid. Afterwards, a little bit of programming, just via trigger and selector plate. Maybe you activate DSG mode for better precocking, but also this is not needed most of the time. Yeah, you may notice I modified the gear a little bit. You see the silver lining. This is cause I prevent the gear from scratching on my bushings. Next thing is I grease the gears a little bit, and I will place the cables correctly, and I will jump over that. Oh, stop! Tappet plate modification time. I tend to forget that. So I made a little shock moment for you to remember. The tappet plate for a DSG needs to be about 11 millimeters. So if you have 10.5, that's fine. If you have 10, probably also fine. If you have more than 11, 12 may be okay. Try to make it as close to 11 as possible. There are a lot of very good videos on timing from the Airsoft Tech. So yes, I recommend you to watch these videos. He's very good. So, gun works. This is 7.4 LiPo, not too fast, cause there is only this absolute standard motor. And now I experience some problems with the fire selector, which is caused obviously from these 45 degrees fire selector thing. So I just need a little bit of fine tuning of the selector plate sticker to make this perfect, and of course I will skip all this. It's just try and error, and yeah, after that I will show you the results. Just to make sure, I shortened the cable a little bit. The guys from Perun are really nice, and they won't kill me if I just cut their cables and solder a new plug on here. So this is a lot more comfy to get the battery on top of the gearbox. So this will save me a lot of trouble with storing cables and destroying them. Alright, now I can just fit this 1000 milliamps LiPo battery. I can probably get up to 1400, something like that. And this is 11.1, and yeah, okay, I can store it. I can. So this is the fucking worst battery I found. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with what's coming out here. So this is about a typical Firehawk setup. Next up, of course, chrono test. So this is first try. You've probably seen the full video, so you're seeing the first chrono result here. If this is worse, I will just... okay. Yeah, I kinda like it. Okay, no additional changes needed. This thing rocks. Come on, focus. Okay. Nice one. Pretty sweet. I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, see you next time.